Yo, what's up, guys? You got PokeaimMD here of Team Not Scald, and I got my partner, Emvee. You can say hi.
What's poppin', guys? We're here once again to explain to you all the tragedy.
Well, we're pretty much going to let you know what happened this week since I've seen a lot of comments, and pretty much we are on the week off of the MBL, but we were unable to get our game done versus Angus and Barrow, unfortunately. Team Flawless.
Yeah.
So what ended up happening was because it was really nobody's fault at all. Envy was on vacation, time zone issues, working a lot, as well as Barrow also going on a trip this coming week. Like we just weren't able to get the game done, but we did want to give you something at least so we could talk about the teams. And because that happened, next week what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the Wi-Fi battle, like for the week that we come back, it's supposed to be the Wi-Fi battle on my channel, but we're gonna put it on Envy's channel just because he lost out on a Wi-Fi battle there.
Yeah.
But what we're gonna do is we're gonna go over the team that we would have used and their team. And Envy, you could take it away first off if you want to start talking about Jackie.
For sure, for sure. So we got Joey's mom here. Really nice lady for sure.
Very nice
Very,
lady. Very
very
nice
hospitable.
lady. I get a lot of what I have from her. I'm like 50% her, if I do say so myself.
Okay. I see that. We have here Arcanine, the first Pokemon. Just a really nice mon versus their team. And I'll go ahead and explain the EV spread here. So we have 369 HP magic numbers.
No, I hate Envy. Is Envy.
Yeah,
Okay, at least tell them about the only EV spread that matters. We have the speed, which allows it to outspeed Mamoswine, also Hoopa, also Togekiss, which is pretty much the benchmark that we want to hit.
Hey, this is my Pokemon I'm talking about right
Okay,
here. All right,
okay.
so we got magic number HP. We got a little bit of defense here so that we can, with Intimidate, take hits on the physical side. We got 108 Spadef here, which hits 223, one more than 222 because we don't want to get unlucky.
Oh my
And,
god,
8
Envy.
special
I'm
attack.
okay, basically this Videf helps us take on Magearna, as well as naturally intimidate, a little bit of defense so we can take close combats from Infernape. Like the main thing, this is a pivot, but it also stops Magearna with Snarl, Flamethrower, Will-O-Wisp can cripple Tentacruel, as well as Salamence. Like I don't think Arcanine goes down to any one move, especially because Mamoswine has Spread Earthquake, and you couple that with Intimidate, so it's already lowered in general.
Exactly, yeah. And plus we're faster than it, so we can wisp it. We're faster than a lot of their team, actually, which we can burn. Like
Yeah, exactly.
Well, yeah, we can snarl like Hoopa and stuff. We're going to be faster than max speed Hoopa.
Yeah, I think also being
and
faster
Snarl's
with
really
Togekiss is smart.
useful.
Yeah, Snarl's so
Yeah.
good versus them, dude. And
And we have safety goggles, which is great because of the fact that Parasec's Rage Powder. So finally, we can actually counter redirection this time. So we have safety goggles here so that we can avoid getting Rage Powdered. And because Arcanine actually can deal with Magearna both, as well as Parasect, if they had that out at the same time, try to redirect to Parasect and try to help like boost up Magearna, we can still attack it.
yeah, exactly. And they do have two forms of redirection. So another way would be Togekiss Follow Me, but because
Right.
you actually see our team, I'm not as worried about Togekiss. I don't think Togekiss is. It's. I don't know. Like Togekiss also brings Tailwind. It's really bulky, but it's also a Pokemon that will sit there and do nothing versus our team. It will allow it Follow Me. So unless they're bringing something like Calm Magearna, because if you guys can see, I actually have the team on the right. They have a very threatening team. Magearna in general is so scary because not only do we have to worry about it getting kills to get Soul Heart, but if we knock out its partner, it also gets Soul Heart boost. So it's very, very, very scary. But
Yeah, that's another reason why we have Snarl, because it just lowers special attack each time for both sides, and it can't be redirected either because it's a spread move. So that's just a really great way of controlling or putting a lot of control over Magearna.
Yeah, exactly. And Arcanine is just so bulky. You couple that with the fact that Comfey's going to be on this side with the floral healing. It just pairs so well, especially with Comfey because, again, it burns Magearna / beats it. It beats Serena, which Magearna can't actually... Oh, which, Comfey can't actually Dazzling Gleam because it's Queenly Majesty. And it also can wear down Pokemon like Infernape and Tentacruel with burns and whatnot. Not Infernape, obviously, with the burn, but just taking hits and Flamethrower her after close combat. So... Next up, we have
Exactly.
Suicune. Suicune's really nice because it is faster than Mamoswine. We did EV it, same thing as Arcanine, so they're both that fast. And basically, a common offensive variant is really good because Water Dream Z just hits hard. We don't have to worry about Hydro Pump missing. We wanted that over Surf because we're not bringing Cradily this week, and Skull just isn't powerful enough, we feel. Ice Beam is there because it lets us take on Salamence, and I also like the fact that with Calm Mind, we can actually beat Tentacruel unless it has Haze. Like, we can actually beat Tentacruel, especially because we have a strong Hydro Vortex coming up. Exactly. Yeah. Protect is just necessary. The rest we just put in HP because, again, we wanted that speed mark to outspeed Mamoswine. HP lets us take on Salamence better, and Ice Beam, of course, lets us deal with that. Being faster than Hoopa, also having...
Yeah, deals with also Serena, Togekiss, and stuff.
Yeah, Parasect. Like, I think this is just the best coverage. Water Ice was just the best coverage on Suicune versus them, and Timid. We could have also went like a more defensive route, but one thing we do have to...
I think offensive is great because we just want to be able to hit things hard, especially like Magearna with like Hydro Vortex. That's going to be doing a lot, and we want to get rid of threats. They have a lot of threats on their team. We have a speed benchmark to outrun Mamoswine and Hoopa,
exactly.
so just being able to deal with that.
Yeah, exactly. And after that, their speed benchmark, like, it hits a lot higher. It's base 100, which we don't hit with this team. So it made sense to hit this. By the way, guys, don't get it wrong. We're not playing them. We're telling you our thought process when we were building the team. The game went down. The game is a draw. But we are just telling you our team. So you want to go ahead and talk about Raichu?
Yeah, for sure. So Raichu here, really nice Pokemon that we were actually planning on bringing as a lead. And it's just great because it can fake out a Pokemon, give us a turn to, either maybe like if we're going to lead something with... we're thinking of going into this game leading off Raichu Suicune. We've talked about this for a little bit. And, or we intended on doing that. And it's just great because it actually is able to, like, just make a Pokemon not be able to attack. Suicune, it can hit something really hard.
Yes.
They have a lot of Pokemon on their team that are weak to Suicune, so that in that way it's really great in order to set the stage for making Suicune the threat that it is.
Yeah, exactly. And the fact that Fake Out can break Focus Sashes on potentially Galvantula or Infernape, we are faster than both of those, so we can threaten them with Psychic. Encore is nice. We actually were talking about Swagger on Raichu for Lickilicky because we're bringing Lickilicky this week for Own Temple Lickilicky, but we decided
don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. We're not trying to swagger our opponents, but Lickilicky actually has Own Tempo, so if we swagger that, it doesn't get confused because it's visibility and we can boost stuff up. But we decided not to because we figured that something like Encore or Nuzzle would be more useful.
Encore's really good for setup or protect, exactly. And Fake Out is just necessary. Stalls out Tailwind turns. Again, allowing Suicune to set up and whatnot. And Focus Sash is just the best all around because it lets us at least get off that last ditch effort Encore versus maybe like Hoopa or Salamence, taking a hit from Mamoswine or whatnot, taking a hit, maybe a needed hit from Magearna, encoring it into a specific move. Although if it is Dazzling Gleam, then that will obviously hit both targets. But next up we have Celesteela, and we have a pretty cool set this week. We have Akaberry with Acrobatics, so we can live a fire move like Flare Blitz or Fire Blast or Flamethrower or Overheat from Infernape, knock it out with Acrobatics. Heavy Slam is really nice because it hits Magearna, Hoopa, Salamence, Mammal for not the most damage, but Mammal doesn't really beat us anyway because we are very defensive. And this also checks Serena. Basically, this Mon, there's only two Mons on our opponent's team that can really straight up deal with it, which is Infernape and Galvantula, and mainly Galvantula, since Infernape we take a hit from because of Akaberry, knock it out with Acrobatics. I suppose like Magearna, if it's like Gigavolt Havoc, could also be a threat though. Definitely.
A little bit, yeah, for sure. Like we have a lot of bulk, and the defense allows us not to get too KO'd by Adamant, Hoopa Unbound, Hyperspace Fury. So that's pretty cool, and it has enough speed def to take hits relatively well. It just takes a lot of good hits, and Leech Seed Protect installed Pokemon out, and just activating our Berry is great for Acrobatics, which does do a lot of damage to Pokemon like Infernape, which is resisting Heavy Slam, or even Serena.
Yeah,
or,
exactly.
Mons like that.
Like I'm going in. Well, we're not playing the week. I'm sorry. It's really hard to remember that. But like the side I'm taking, which would have been Arcanine, Raichu, and Celesteela, I'm more of like a support side. I Fake Out. I Will-O-Wisp Snarl. I Leech Seed Protect. And then Comfey has like Emvee has the more offensive side, which also has a bit of support with like Floral Heal and Comfey, as you guys will see. But yeah, the EV spread.
Just call me comfy, dude. I'm feeling pretty comfy and cozy right now.
Okay, it let us take on Mamoswine better, and also what did you say that we took after Leech Seed Protect?
Oh no, I said the defense allows us to take like hits from Hoopa as
yeah,
well. Like,
yeah.
Strong Mon.
Yeah, it is strong. Adamant, Hyperspace Fury we could take. after Leech Seed with the defense. So, and then we can knock it out with like Heavy Slam or something, Acrobatics, whatever.
Exactly.
But Hoopa's definitely strong line. It's always a threat. You want to talk about Comfey, bro?
For sure, for sure. Comfey was the MVP of last game, if you guys remember. That was a really good showcase of Comfey, I guess. Comfey's threatening sort of demeanor.
Yeah,
but
so
we're bringing
clean,
it back
dude.
once again. Yeah, it's such a good mon, especially versus their team where Dazzling Gleam is priority, of course, is able to, I guess, put in work versus their Hoopa, their Salamence. Calm Mind is going to be really nice. We're running Modest Life Orb, very offensively based set, and HP Ground is also there to hit like Tenor Cruel, Magearna, especially maybe also Infernape for super effective damage.
Yeah, but
like,
Dazzling
Draining
Gleam
Kiss is
Emperor,
just
yeah.
nice. Yeah.
Yeah, this is useful because Salamence, Hoopa, under Trick Room and whatnot. We did have to remember that Queenly Majesty isn't affected by
It's gonna
basic
block-
Draining Kiss.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it
gonna
blocks Draining
block
Kiss.
out.
Yes. But
Yeah,
Calm Mind for
priority.
Arcanine is really cool because like I have Celesteela and Arcanine on my side. So that's like the difference between them living and whatnot. Just being able to get that nice 50% heal off of doing nothing, and I can snarl on the same time. I can get rid of what threatens Comfey. We thought it'd be really clean versus them, especially if they actually did not run like a steal move on Magearna. Calm Mind Comfey could potentially beat it. We're faster than Magearna as well, being modest. Just we're 2 points
Exactly.
faster.
With the EV spread, 68 EVs in speed gives us 253, outruns Magearna by 2 points.
Exactly, and I think that was necessary. And then we can just have the most special attack possible, and being able to check stuff like Infernape and Salamence with this is pretty cool. And lastly, this was the set that we were thinking the most about. This was either going to be like Assault Vest Lickilicky, Assault Vest Buzzwole, because it could take Flash Cannon and smack Mag.
We were thinking of also like what other sets were we thinking of? I don't know. Like
You wanted like
wasn't
an
it, we were thinking of
offensive-
like a curse 3 attacks or something, and then I don't know.
with Citrus or like a Swagger Abuser type of set, like things like that. We were really thinking about those, but we ended up going with like Curse Spadef. Spadef helps us take on like special Hoopa. With Curse, we're good as well versus Galvantula. With Curse, we can take Psyshocks and whatnot. Though I think they would bring like Hyperspace Hole and Hyperspace Fury. Body Slam. Curse also helps us out if they bring Trick Room, which Magearna and Hoopa both can use.
Right.
As well as Fire Punch, just being able to hit Magearna. That's the big thing, but also hitting Pokemon like Galvantula, Serena for just a bit more.
Parasect.
Yeah, exactly. Parasect as well. And then Rest. We thought Rest would be cool because we can get the Chesto
Got
Berry.
Resto Chesto.
Yeah, nice Resto Chesto, nice Spadef, and just being able to take on like special Magearna and whatnot, unless it's like Calm Mind. But again, we had Snarl. I'm really trying to like not mess up my words because we're not playing. I'm not trying to give you guys the illusion we're playing. We're not. The game is a draw.
Yeah.
But we really did want to tell you, or at least our team, because I was really excited about this team. But
You guys can play it out in your mind and maybe, I guess sort of predict what's gonna happen if we did play.
but yeah, they definitely had a really threatening team. I'm surprised like we allowed Magearna in this league. Scary.
Magearna is such a good Pokemon. Like if they attack us, if they kill something from one of our Pokemon, they get a boost.
If we knock
kill
out
one of their
theirs,
Pokemon,
yeah.
they get a boost.
Yeah.
Magearna is so threatening.
Magearna is actually like ridiculously threatening, but
I
yeah,
think we have a lot of answers for it if we did play.
yeah, exactly. So unfortunately, guys, like I said, this week there will not be an MBL game, but stay tuned for next week. There definitely will be one, and it'll be on Emvee's channel, and I'll have the team builder up on my side, and yeah, we're hoping to bring the heat. So hope you guys all enjoyed. Leave a like.
Oh, one more thing.
what's up?
One more thing. I got something to say. So let's talk about the score real quick. So with a draw, because of course this was ruled as a draw, we're now five wins, right? 2 losses and a draw, which I believe, if I'm not mistaken,
Is top cut, right?
is top cut. I think so, right?
It's top
We
cut
don't
depending
know.
on.
I'm pretty sure it is.
Yeah, we need certain. I think there needs to be certain circumstances where we're not top cut, but I believe it's top cut.
I believe we're guaranteed top cut. I think we are.
Yeah, I believe so too. If we won this week, obviously, if we played, then we would be 100% guaranteed top cut. But I'm pretty sure. I know there's what was it? I know there was one way. I was looking at it. There was one way that we couldn't be top cut. But I mean, we have more games left, so we don't end here and just we're just gonna chill till playoffs. No, we're gonna try and win every week, obviously.
For sure.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's 100% guaranteed top cut, but it's looking pretty likely that we top cut for this season.
That's what I'm thinking, because I'm pretty sure if my math is right, we are gonna be top. We are like right now top cut. But if we're not, then yeah, someone let me know.
That's fine. Someone in the comments will let us know anyway. But anyway, check out Emvee. You can check out our opponents as well. Their links will be down below. And yeah, we really are sorry, guys. We do apologize about this. We try our best to get up our MBL game, and obviously we want to give a shout out to Duncan for who made the league and whatnot, and Beryl for all the work that she puts on behind, and the analysts and all that stuff. But like, yeah, we really are trying, and you guys will have a game next week. So. Anything else to say, bro?
Yeah, be sure to check out the channels and check out mine, of course, and we'll see you guys on the next one.
Yeah, goodbye, friends.